Have you ever experienced a situation where your girlfriend, who was once fun, responsive, and caring, suddenly became distant and started pulling away? It feels like there's an invisible distance between you that you don't quite understand, and it can leave you feeling confused and even stressed. Your mind is filled with questions like, did I say something wrong? Does she still like me? Or even worse, is she seeing another guy? Situations like this can really leave anyone feeling lost and anxious. It's totally normal to want to resolve things quickly. Your instinct might tell you to immediately contact her, ask what went wrong, or try to chase her to get her attention back. But let me tell you something important. The first thing you need to do is actually the opposite. Don't rush into action. The more panicked you are, the greater the chance you'll make things worse. In this video, I'm going to share with you 9 simple but effective steps to handle this situation. It's not just about getting her back, but more about how you can remain calm, preserve your dignity, and become a man of class. Here are the 9 steps you can try. 1. Stay calm and don't panic. When your girlfriend starts pulling away, your first instinct might be to do something immediately. You start replaying every conversation in your head, looking for something you might have said that upset her. You wonder, am I being too clingy, or has she lost interest in me? I understand that moments like this can make you feel uneasy, but it's important to know that panic is your enemy in this situation. When you react with panic, like spamming her messages, calling her repeatedly, or chasing after an explanation, you'll only appear insecure. Trust me, that will only push her further away. Instead, take a deep breath, calm yourself down, and resist the urge to act immediately. You need to show that you have full control over your emotions. A calm man exudes confidence, and that makes you much more attractive. For example, if she doesn't reply to your messages for a day, 2 days, or even longer, resist the urge to chase her. Sometimes, silence is the answer. 2. Respect her space. If she pulls away, there's a high chance that she needs time for herself. This is something you really need to understand. Many guys make a big mistake here when their girlfriend starts distancing herself. They chase after her, demand an explanation, or force a conversation. This only makes her feel more pressured. Sometimes, girls need space to figure out their own feelings. If you continue to chase her when she needs distance, it will only make her feel uncomfortable. Instead, give her the time she needs. Show that you're mature and know your boundaries. For instance, if she starts responding slowly or rejects your invitation to meet up, don't panic, let things play out. If she needs time, give it to her without drama. This will show her that you trust her to manage what she needs without you getting too involved. 3. Reflect on yourself while she's pulling away. It's the perfect time for you to reflect on what's really happening. But remember, this isn't about blaming yourself. You just need to introspect. Ask yourself if there's anything you've done that might have made her uncomfortable. Have you been too possessive? Or maybe, have you been less attentive recently? Or perhaps there's something going on in her life that has nothing to do with you. Don't jump to conclusions or overthink it. Use this time to view the situation from a clearer perspective. Sometimes a girl pulls away not because you did something wrong, but because she's dealing with her own personal issues. For focus on self-development, this is the most empowering part. When your girlfriend pulls away, don't just sit around or wait for her to come back. Use this time to focus on yourself. Start investing in your personal growth, like working out, learning new skills, or pursuing hobbies you've put off. This not only keeps you busy but also shows her, and yourself, that your life is fulfilling with or without her. Girls like guys who focus on their self-development. When she sees you being productive and happy even while she's distancing herself, it makes you more attractive. Plus, you'll have full control over your happiness, not depending on her. 5. Communicate assertively, not desperately. When you finally decide to reach out to her, how you communicate is crucial. Don't come across with desperate energy. Avoid sending long, dramatic messages or constantly asking why she's pulling away. That will only make her less likely to want to talk to you. Instead, be assertive, calm, and don't force it. For example, you could say, I understand that you need time. I just want to let you know that I'm here if you want to talk. This simple message is clear, straightforward, and shows that you're not panicking. This kind of communication will make her see you as mature and understanding that a relationship isn't always about chasing after her or her running away. 6. Manage your expectations. This is very important. When you decide to give her space or contact her, you also need to be mentally prepared for all possibilities. Don't expect everything to go back to normal overnight. Sometimes, she might need more time to figure out what she wants. For instance, you send her a message, and there's a chance she might respond and start a conversation again. But there's also a chance she will stay silent or reply minimally without indicating she wants to talk further. You need to accept that possibility. Don't jump to negative conclusions or think that this is the end. Managing expectations will help you avoid feeling disappointed if things don't go as planned. This will keep you calm and prevent emotional reactions that could make things worse. 7. Make her feel safe if she finally decides to reach out after a few days of silence. This is a very important moment. You need to make her feel comfortable and safe. This doesn't mean you have to agree with everything she says or constantly give in, but you need to create an environment where she feels free to be honest without fear of being judged. For example, if she suddenly contacts you after a few days of silence, don't start by asking questions like, "Why did you disappear?" or "Do you still love me?" These types of questions will only make her defensive. Instead, start the conversation casually by asking how she's doing or how her day has been. Give her space to share what she's feeling without interrupting. When you listen carefully, it will make her feel comfortable to open up. 8. Focus on the big picture. Don't get stuck in the present moment. You need to look at your relationship as a whole. Sometimes, we focus too much on small issues right in front of us and forget that a relationship is a long journey. If she's pulling away now, it doesn't mean your relationship is over, but it could be a temporary phase that you need to get through. Ask yourself if there are things that need to be improved so that your relationship can move towards something better. By looking at the bigger picture, you can make wiser decisions about what steps to take next. 9. Be ready to move on. This is probably the hardest part, but also the most important. You need to be ready for any possibility, including moving on if the relationship can't be repaired. If she decides to leave, it doesn't mean you've failed. Sometimes relationships end not because something is wrong, but because there's no longer a compatibility, and that's okay. What you need to remember is that your happiness should not depend solely on her. You need to have a full and meaningful life, with or without her. If she comes back, great. But if not, you can still move forward and grow into the best version of yourself. Conclusion: in summary, when your girlfriend starts pulling away, don't panic or overreact. Stay calm, respect her space, and focus on yourself. No matter the outcome, you should remain confident and respect yourself. I hope these steps help you. If you've experienced something similar, feel free to share your story in the comments. I'm sure your experience will help other guys who are going through the same thing. And remember, every challenge always carries a lesson that will make you stronger. Thank you, and I hope this was helpful.